It is yet another episode. My name is Daniel Lenhart. Welcome back to the Crypto Investor Podcast, and I hope you're doing good from wherever you are. Maybe you're listening to this while you are working out. Maybe you're taking a break, or you are relaxing with your headphones. Whatever the case, thank you for tuning in. And today, I've got something interesting and a little bit wild to talk about because we are officially in the era of AI wars. We are officially in the era of AI, artificial intelligence wars. Like proper AI company beef. I'm not talking about the Elon Musk versus OpenAI type of drama. No, but this one is between two serious AI models. I'm talking about ASI ONE and ChatGPT. Okay, we've all used ChatGPT, right? We've all experimented it. Well, even if you're not using it on a daily, but ChatGPT is almost in everybody's phone, especially if you're listening to this podcast, it means that you have idea about AI and these large language models, right? And trust me, it is getting intense. So I want to take my time on this one and break it down for you, explain what exactly is happening, what it means for us as AI users, and especially for the people in the crypto space, in the Web3, and also tech space like you and me. And I think by the end of this episode, I want to leave you with just one question in mind. Is it actually safe to trust your personal data with AI models today? And yeah, we are going deep. So please buckle up. All right, let's start from the top. A few days back, ASI ONE, which, if you don't know, is a relatively new but highly ambitious AI language model project. It came out publicly on Twitter, on X, and accused ChatGPT of copying its core mechanism. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, wait, what? ChatGPT? It copied what? Like now? So I dug deeper. And here's the thing. ASI ONE was built around one very specific idea. And that idea was building a deeply personal AI assistant experience. To build a deeply personal AI. Actually, it was to build a deeply personal, private AI assistant experience. Now, just answering your questions randomly or giving you generic advice like most AI tools, but creating a long-term relationship with you. An AI assistant just remembers your previous conversations, that tracks your interests, that understands your personality, and even predicts what you might want in future. Now, ASI ONE wanted to create something like, actually, it is what it created. Imagining an AI with that actually knows you, not just your name, but your habits, by the way you ask questions, the topics you're curious about, the decisions you're trying to make in your career, your investments, your family, your health, your life. That was ASI ONE's big selling point. A personalized, that is one. Private, that is two. AI-powered assistant, that is built for each individual to act as their personal assistant. And here's where the drama kicks in. Because recently ChatGPT also introduced a feature that gives users a personalized AI experience, the one that remembers your chat history and uses it to tailor future interactions. And S1 was not happy at all. It wasn't happy at all. And they think this mechanism was already existing with S1. So for them, they think they've spent years building this. They came out and basically said, yo, we spent years developing this, and this was our unique thing. And now ChatGPT rolled it out in a matter of just days. Of this must have been heartbreaking for S1. And I get it. Honestly, in tech, especially AI, your intellectual property is everything. And I wonder if S1 had already registered this. Your innovation, your unique mechanism, your age, if somebody copies it, it hits deep. But here is where it gets interesting, because now there is one major difference between S1 and ChatGPT. And the difference is about privacy. Because now everything is providing the ability for AI to track the chat history and be able to tell the present and the future. But what about being private? Let's try to unpack that for a moment. See, while both AI models offer this personal assistant experience right now, the way they handle your personal data might be very different. And according to S1 right now, when you chat with their AI, everything you say, every question, every preference, every conversation, it stays between you and the AI, period. Basically, what I'm trying to mean is that it's private, it is not shared, it is not used to improve services for other people. It is just your own experience. So basically, this is a private digital relationship. Something funny with ChatGPT is that it is all public. While you do not get a personalized experience, while you do get a personalized experience, there is always this understanding that your data might be used, not directly like, hey, look what Daniel just asked, but more like your anonymized data might help improve AI responses for other users or train future models. So in other words, your personal interactions could in one way or the other indirectly serve the wider community in a way of examples, in a way of referring to things. It's really complex on how they can use your personal experiences and chat history and whatsoever to help other users interact on the platform. And for some people, that is a deal breaker. So now we have an actual AIO brewing up, not just about features, but about philosophy. Who should control your AI interactions? Should your data remain yours alone? Or it should be part of a larger knowledge pool to help improve technology for everyone? That is the biggest questions. And I think that is the core of this debate. Personally, I think it's a tricky one. On one hand, as somebody who uses AI every day for research, for content creation, for investment analysis, and even life advice, sometimes my young brother always uses it for school research, to respond to questions from their teachers, to do everything. Just the way we used to use Google in our era, people right now use these AI models. Actually, they no longer go directly on Google. And well, well, I don't know where Google business is going to be left, but I think at the end of the day, all these AI models, they get data from all those big websites, from Google and whatsoever. But are people getting on Google to make research, or they are simply using these? Because if they are not getting back on Google to make research and stay on the platform, I think something negative could be happening to Google. Okay, so I love when my AI gets smarter and more personal. Like, it's cool when it remembers what I asked last week about a crypto token and can connect to it to a new market development today. I think that's useful, man. But on the other hand, it's kind of creepy when you realize your personal conversations might be floating around somewhere in a server farm, even if it's anonymized. But if it's for a greater good, it's really hectic. If it's something really amazing. So here is the questions for you listening right now. This is a question that I want you to put in your mind. And you can DM me. You can DM me your answers on social media after this podcast, and I would love to hear your take. Would you rather have a smart AI assistant that learns from your chats but shares patterns with the wider world, or a private AI that keeps everything just between you, the two, but maybe it isn't as broadly trained? Well, but AI. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think S1 is more composed. It's more advanced in the way it responds. It is more broad. However much I find it talking too much, like I find it giving a lot of unnecessary information. So if you will ask what is the difference between fetch and reserve protocol, it will give you everything about fetch, everything about reserve token. It will even try to compare fetch and Bitcoin. It will then get off there and try to show you what will, a lot of stuff. And I'm like, well, S1 is still new, and I think so many advances are going to be happening. So what do you think? You rather have ChatGPT, or you rather have Fetch AI? Because that's the choice that we might have to make very soon. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture, because this is not just about ChatGPT and S1. I think this is the start of what I'm calling the AI arms race to. First, it was about model sizes, who can build the biggest, the fastest, smartest AI. And now it's about user experience and privacy. And I can bet you more models are going to pop up in the next year, promising hyper personalized, hyper private AI assistants. Crypto AI, Web3 AI tools, and that store your data on decentralized servers. AI tools with zero knowledge privacy proofs, AI assistants that you literally own as NFTs on chain. It's all coming. And this S1 versus ChatGPT beef is just opening. It is simply an opening shot. Another thing I'm really curious about is whether S1 can survive this. Because let's be honest, when a giant like ChatGPT copies your best feature, it's really rough because people be like, why should I be moving to S1? Why should I even register an account there? What? But then again, if they stay committed to the privacy first philosophy, I think there is a niche for them and a loyal audience for that because privacy is now becoming a premium product. Look at Signal versus WhatsApp, or Brave browser versus Chrome. People are waking up to the value of digital privacy. So S1 might still have a chance if they double down on that messaging. And I think before I wrap up this, what am I leaving you with? Because we are heading into a future where AI won't just be tools we use, but they will be companions, advisors, and in some cases, personal confidants. And how those AIs handle our private data is going to shape everything from business decisions to personal safety, to even national security. I think we should all pay attention. We should all read those privacy policies. We should all check those data sharing settings. And most importantly, we should all know what we are giving away when we use AI. Because this is the new war between ChatGPT and S1. And you and me, we are the prize. So I think we are going to learn a lot. We are going to learn a lot. And okay, this has been your boy, Daniel, on the Crypto Investor Podcast. And I want to thank you for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this, share it with a friend, leave a review, and let's keep the conversation going. Hit me up on X or LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook to hear your thoughts on the whole AI privacy debate. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and stay investing smart.